is very much important for education for our education system.
Loudly.
Is very much important because the students who are getting fail, there must be a possibility that the students are not getting much knowledge about the topic. That's why they are getting fail in
Yeah.
every year. So and I think that from 1 to 10, pass-fail system should be restrained, should be stopped, because it's the initial period of time, and it's the time of development, so the student can develop better. So pass-fail system should cut off in that time, from 1 to 10, 1 to 5, and from 5 to the higher level. I think pass-fail system should be applied, because it's because lack of knowledge can would be very much harmful for future. Okay.
Yes.
And I think I support one idea of CBSE, that they take improvement, but that means the student who is fail in a particular subject, he can give his exam on that subject for after 3 months. It is called improvement exam. So that's why the in that case the whole year is not going lost by the student, and he will not bored of about from he will not bored of from this study. So
Yes.
improvement is important. Improvement exam is important.
Yeah.
See.
Thank you. Since Jesus' point of view, I would like to appeal to each and every people that Jesus has already provided a kind of a deep, kind of good kind of concept, and from our conversions, previous conversions also, we got some of the different kinds of ideas. According to Moses, that he wanted to tell one particular kind of idea. The idea is that the pastoral system should be continuous. Means it should be continuous. Suppose a student performance is not very good. He is being supposed that he is being thought that he is a bad student. He could not qualify. Then he should be stopped for getting promoted to the next classes. Because of one reason, she also pointed out that exactly the one reason is that whenever it was subject matter for job cracking, then if he is not restricted at the very initial period of the time, then we cannot. He always think that there is always a kind of relaxation in his marks would be obtained. So therefore, it will be quite difficult for that particular kind of fellow to crack that kind of interview. Number one point of view. So therefore, he wanted to tell that the pastoral system should be continuous. And here, Jesus' point of view, one point of view we already hearing that from 1 to 5 level standard, education system should be little slow. Slow means weak, because if some restrictions is being applied over that kinds of systems of that pastoral system. So what will happen to for the students? It's a good for the excellent students, talented students. In a particular class, some classes, we see the varieties types of students are existing, like good students, bad students, mediocre students, and other more categories of the students are also available. So whenever the pastoral system should be restricted, it will be obviously good for the excellent kinds of students. But what about there's a big interrogations about those kinds of students who are the less merit. So what about those if they are being stopped for getting promoted to the next classes? So according to Jesus, he wanted to point out one particular kind of view that no, pastoral system should not be continuous for those kinds of students. So they should be given a kind of chance to get promoted to for the next classes, because of their education infrastructure should get developed. So therefore, we got that kind of idea about the Jesus. Now I'm coming back to Sandeep right now. That what's your individual kinds of perspectives regarding that? And vice versa, Jesus also wanted a kind of secondary kinds of concept, that is CBSE board. If a student gets failed, his condition is not good. So after 3 months, there is a chance for giving exams and to get promoted. If he qualifies in that kind of exam, so he will be qualified for the next year. So he will not feel monotony. Actually, a candidate once gets failed, what happens to his mind? We have to think it that the candidate is feeling extreme monotony, a monotonous feeling, and the fact he can develop in his career that he would stop the study. he will not get any kinds of motivation, convenience from the others. So what about you? You got the three pictures: Moses picture, Jesus pictures, and Jesus another double pictures. Right now, what are the individual kinds of perspectives you are observing according to that particular kinds of topic of the pastoral systems? Do you have?
Yes, sir. Everyone lecture we get some main point, get main point that
The loudness, Sunil.
get many points about this topic. That basket system is
Clear, loudly. No, no, no.
is very controversial and controversial. And because in 1 to 5 in education system there is more important to important this type of evolution, because there are many kind of student and they come different backgrounds, so
Different background.
different backgrounds, and we all know that we all know that in our education system is every student get a chance get chance to perform well, and also they have a get chance next chance, because because if a student is fail
If a student gets failed in the exam,
in exam, they get some time, because they evaluate himself and evaluate himself, and they get evaluate and in and and he performed exam well, and he get that chance. He not
okay, Sunil, so what's your key features? What do you want to make it mean? I know you have already told. So where you are exactly stressing that should the pastoral system be continuous or it should be relaxed for the beneficial convenience of the students? What's your individual kinds of and perspectives?
Sir, my opinion that a pastoral system is continue, because
Should be continuous.
because they are, in this system a student have no stress,
A student has
no stress about their study, and
that's for relaxed.
they should be relaxed, and they should be relaxed, and they also
Okay.
they do their work.
It's called learn with enjoyment.
They do
It's
their
called, that
work
education
with
system named is called learn with
learn with
enjoyment.
enjoyment.
Okay.
And that environment was
There's no stress.
and they in this system also in nowadays we all know that there are in project system project method is coming, that in every student get a chance, they give a project, and they work on this project equally, and they and get some idea about this topic, and they evaluate himself or
Themselves.
herself, and at the end of the year, this project they get some marks on this project.
Okay, thank you, Sudip. I got your point, but I have a bit of questions to everybody. Let's see that you can able to answer my kinds of query. It's a kind of very interesting question. Let's see. I want to make it a stress about the two kinds of point. So what's my point of view? Try to understand that law is already made in our country. Nothing, we all believe that nothing is above the law. Everybody, law is same for everybody. Everybody is to bound that kinds of law. But whenever that kinds of law, possible system has already implemented, so first of all, according to the perspectives, that I think, what is the need for that kinds of law? Law, we generally made the law for making anything successful one. So if the project does not become a kind of successful one, so what's the value for the law? First of all, we have to think for that. So I want to stress it there. If the education system is to some extent bit remain slow through for the betterment of the students, especially for the backward students. So to some extent, I think that it's not bad because our main target or purpose of our education of the past through the possible systems to educate the students, whereas maximum of the people of our country are the illiterate. Majority of the people of our country are the illiterate. Remember, illiteracy is a curse. In Bengali, it is called Nirakshorata Obhisha. Illiteracy is a curse. So the government wanted words to raise the intellectual quality of the educations to the all that should be expanded to the all kinds of people of our country. Even they should get the minimum education, 3 RS, which elementary education they should learn because education is required in everywhere. You go to the bank for filling up any kinds of form, you have to know the study. You do any kinds of buy any kinds of product from the market, you have to know the study. That study would come from where? From the education. So up to class 8 standard is not so less. I think if those class 8 standard, if it is the education systems should be slow through, there are I also believe that in the different kinds of experts would obviously come in the classes to give that kinds of lecture. That lecture would be a kind of source for the students to develop the education. So I think that to some extent pastoral system should be a bit slow for up to class 8 level. According to my perspectives, I'm just coming back to you. There are some of the students are sitting here. Also, do you have any kind of view? Not okay. Do you have any kind of view? I just want to finish that kind of speech by Jisoo. Jisoo, you heard that kind of speech of mine for a long period of time, and if you have any kinds of ideas, what's your perspective saying about that? You cuts out that kinds of speech in a very 1 or 2 minutes.
Sir, as you already told about that, the password system should be slow slow through from 1 to 8 level, 8 standard. I support you because it's the initial period of time of a child. In that time, he grow his mindset and everything. Obviously the password system should be slow through in that period of time, and as I already suggest that CBSE board taking that initiative that the student who is getting fail in a particular subject, he can again give the exam.
He can have the chance for giving that kind of exam after 3 months.
After 3 months
to get promoted in the next classes. Okay.
Next classes. So this is the
So what's the message? I would like to conclude that particular kind of topic. The password system.
The password system is important, and it should be applied from 1 to 8 with a slow manner.
Okay, thank you, my dear students. We have organized a very beautiful debate about the particular kinds of controversial topic about the password system. So here all students are welcome. There are some of the students who could not able to perform. So I always encourage those students that if you could not able to perform, you please come in front of the camera and try to express your view. Speaking your opinion, keeping aside the camera, it's one kind of different matter. But whenever cameras like to be focused on you, and all the people would be looking at you, you will be a kind of focus for the all people, then it's quite different matter. So Remember, take it as a kind of challenge and try to perform it well. My special arts for my all dear students to perform in front of the camera, to develop or to boost your personality. Thank you.